My name is Don McLean. I am a retired university lecturer, typesetter, did a whole lot of different things in my life. Am involved in primarily at this point efforts to address climate change. Was co-founder of Environment Hamilton, co-founder and coordinator of Citizens at City Hall Catch, a few others, mostly NGO kinds of groups, and I, to a substantial extent, spent most of my life focused on volunteer activity. I've worked, but that was just on the side. I became active politically when I got into university. I was certainly interested in politics before that, and in social justice issues, and so I had some background on interest in nature, not so much environmental issues. So I went through the 60s, late 60s, early 70s in university. One of the things I did that was environmental was I was involved in a recycling project called Do It Recycling at the University of Guelph. But most of my activity was more in the direction of radical politics, and I ended up being involved with a collective that was putting out a political literary magazine called Alive in Guelph. Got my first arrest out of that, and then got involved from there into the Marxist-Leninists, and spent a number of years working with them on a whole range of issues, both ended up in Hamilton as a result of that, but spent some time in Vancouver, and left that in 88, I think, and got involved with the Naturalist Club in Hamilton. Began watching more closely the environmental stuff that was happening. Certainly had a lot of concerns about that, and saw the Red Hill thing coming along, and started to become interested in what was happening there. Around that time, that was 91, I was a typesetter. I'd spent 20 years as a typesetter, and that job was disappearing. We had personal computers coming in. People weren't coming with stuff to type. They were coming with discs and saying, just translate this into what I want, right? So seeing the writing on the wall, I started looking to go back to school. Tried mightily to get into a teacher's college, and got turned down on all the ones I applied to. But in the course of working, getting prepared for that, I checked out a university for an extra courses that I might be able to get a better teachable, and got talked into applying for a master's program in environmental studies at Waterloo. They took me in. Teachers colleges didn't want me. So in 92 I began a master's program at Waterloo and was there for 4 years. In the course of it I started to teach for them, and did some teaching pretty much from then until I retired.